Brought to you by The Vault.
Hi, I'm Shy.
And I'm Kathy, and this is our Girlfriends Talk Show where each week we have fun and we spill the tea.
Or the wine. Be sure to find us wherever you listen to your podcast and follow us on social media.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 23 of Girlfriends Talk Show with Shy and Kathy. Thanks for kicking the table and knocking things over. If you guys
We've got so many bottles of wine in front of us.
I mean, it's literally like a disaster waiting to happen. Mm-hmm. Speaking of, there's a lot going on. It's actually a disaster that's in the mix right now.
Whatever you do not cough.
Oh, no, please don't. And I'll share a story about that in a little while. But today's topic for Girlfriends Talk Show, I mean, I guess it could have something to do with the current climate of the coronavirus. I don't know, or COVID-19 if you want to be super accurate about it. But do you have a dirty little secret?
I'm really scared of this podcast.
So are we.
I mean, there's
Nervous.
people that watch this podcast that don't need to hear what I'm going to say.
So
my mom watches this podcast.
Yeah, so my dirty little secret is something that I chose because it will protect the innocent and will keep me from getting sued for defamation, because my other ones that I actually have in my shirt pocket would possibly ruin my life. So I refuse to do that for a podcast.
I need to hear those out of your pocket. That's
the second
We
bottle
can
of
go to
wine.
the clandestine location and discuss.
Yes, we
Clandestine
actually could.
location.
We
So
could.
over to our, what you're
Live
hearing
studio audience.
is our live studio audience, because we've gotten so big worldwide that people actually want to come in, like The Price is Right.
That we needed a laugh track, so we have a live one because we can't pay for a recorded one.
When I push the button, they laugh.
See? Perfection. It's exactly what you want.
It is a laugh button.
Yep.
Anyway, so today's topic, dirty little secret.
Yeah, so I looked up the Merriam-Webster definition because I wanted to be super accurate.
Wait a minute. There's dirty little secret is in the dictionary?
In the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
What's the difference in that? And
It's super official.
A whole nother level.
It's like the difference between
I haven't looked.
the New York Post and the New York Times. Let's just
I
say
have
that.
not looked in a dictionary since the 90s.
Dude, it's a digital dictionary. It's on Google.
Oh.
I didn't look in a real book. I don't even know where that
She went
is.
to the index and everything.
I mean, you went to the Dewey Decimal System to find
Yes.
this. Wow.
You remember when we had to learn that?
Yes.
It's really irrelevant now. I think I made a C
completely.
on that test. Anyway, so Merriam-Webster defines dirty secret as something bad that someone does not want people to know. I mean,
That makes
I
sense.
really
We're gonna
have to
have
look
to
that up.
Take this key and unlock them.
Oh, I like
I
the
don't-
secrets.
I'm not sure I'm going to unlock mine. I'm going to double think about mine.
No, don't. I actually like it better. I like you better when you don't think about things.
Well, today I'm thinking I've taken a lot of cold medicine, not because I have the corona, because I have a cold.
Uh-huh.
And
That's what they all say.
That's what they've all said. That's right.
but
So-
yet you are all still sitting around me.
I traveled. I just literally got back from Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I flew through Dallas-Fort Worth on American Airlines. And this morning on the news, I heard that an American Airlines a pilot that is based out of Dallas-Fort Worth tested positive for the corona.
Ew.
So anyway, let's get back to dirty secrets. Evidently, his dirty secret is that he has coronavirus. Most people do have dirty secrets, y'all. Now, some examples of dirty little secrets could be a secret desire that you may have that you don't want to share, a secret friendship or lover.
Something you do in the privacy of your own home. Just you and whatever it is.
How about have you ever known anybody that you've worked with that have like a secret agenda? And you're like, I know what your secret agenda is, you freak, you professional freak, not that kind of freak. A secret sexual deviancy. Secret sexual deviancy. I have to say that like I'm reading the news. And then all personal secrets. So everybody's got secrets. Everybody's got
Have you
stuff
ever-
that they don't want you to know.
Worked with someone and you weren't really sure of their
We worked together before, so I know exactly where she's going with this.
I'm saying this nicely, gender, and you really want to know,
but you don't
can't
want them to
figure it
pull their
out.
pants down.
Yeah, that. I mean, it's things like they're that person's keeping a dirty little secret, and that's a dirty little secret.
I think that
need
person
to know.
I think that person. Well, I made it my mission
I
one
need
year.
to
It was
know
actually
if you menstruate,
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 Ministrate.
or that too.
whatever. I
I-
need to know if you stand up when you pee. I need to know.
It probably does, but I made it my New Year's resolution one year to try and find out what the sexuality of this person was, and I couldn't. I couldn't do it. Like I
Not
couldn't
that,
figure it out.
Not that it matters,
I don't care.
but
Just curious.
inquiring
I don't
minds
care,
just
but
want
I
to know.
need to know.
I just want to know.
Well, so back to dirty little secrets. All personal secrets have some same components. Okay, sin, shame, or guilt are associated with whatever your dirty little secret is. I mean, and if you think about it, even if it's something that is not sexual, you're still shameful. Like if you like to pick your earwax and look at it,
Yeah.
or if you check out your poop after you poop.
I do. You don't?
No, I know mine is tied up with little pink bows, so I courtesy
Yeah.
flush.
She poops in little boxes that are really nicely tied up as if a ring's
if
coming
you get
in
a
it.
special gift and it's wrapped in brown paper, you
That's
know
how
what
she
it is.
poops.
That's disgusting.
I definitely have to look. I got to see what's going on down there.
Well, I think you're supposed to for health reasons, but I do not want to see it. So
I mean, especially when it's massive, when I'm like,
ew,
I need to
right.
see just how much.
that's disgusting. That's a dirty secret.
We're
There
gonna have
you
to
go.
mark this one graphic.
I mean,
content.
it could
I
get
mean,
that
when
way.
you blow your nose, do you look at your snot?
Kind of. Yeah, you're supposed to look at your snot.
Okay, well, there you go. Dirty little
I do
secret.
think you're supposed to look at your poop.
That's
too.
dirty, literally dirty secret.
Well, so, since you have 20 plus years as a radio DJ, I'm going to let you talk about the next little component of this.
Uh-oh.
Right there, that line.
Oh, the song?
Yeah.
Oh, the song by All American Rejects that we used to play
Dirty
on
Little Secret.
Flashback Friday?
Yeah.
Yes, Dirty
Uh-huh.
Little Secret.
Yep.
Are we going to play a clip of that?
2005. No, we cannot. Remember, we can't play licensed music.
I was hoping I could press this button again and we could play.
But, they basically talked about how you'll keep your dirty little secrets.
Well, I
We're
was
about to
going
not.
to keep mine till the day I died until we did this podcast, and I'm
You're
assuming
welcome.
everything goes. So
You're welcome, people.
Coming up in the next segment,
No, you're supposed to give your story now.
I don't want to give it right now.
Yeah, give your story now. I'm the teacher.
Do
You're
it.
the student.
Can we take a break? Can I?
No.
No, just
Oh,
do
she's
it.
sweating.
Roll with it.
Can't.
I let you go first, but if you want me to, I'll go first.
Please, will you go first while I drink another glass?
Yes, I will. So again, I chose this dirty secret story to tell because it won't get me sued, or I will not lose everything that's precious to me.
Well, that's
Or
not fair.
Divulging this.
because Mine is going to probably get me sued.
So, as an adult, I was recommended by my church priest, okay, and attended a church retreat that was specifically for women. It was a weekend church retreat, and the priest selected these women from all over the state, okay, and it was free. It was completely paid for. And I had 2 young kids at the time and a demanding job and a husband and a puppy, and I was a little stressed out. In the church choir, probably teaching VBS, all that good stuff. So he was like, I think this would be something great for you, Kathy. So are you interested? And I'm like, sure. Well, they only selected one person out of the parish, and it was me. So
Out of the whole parish?
out of the whole church parish.
Church parish.
Yes.
Church parish.
Yeah, church parish, not Rapides.
I'm not Catholic. I don't.
I'm not either. I'm Episcopalian. But anyway, it's kind of the same structure. So, so I go. Now, I just want to preface this with, I never went to any kind of summer camp because I didn't want to leave my mom. And I really wasn't keen, like, staying in, like, a cabin and that kind of stuff. I'm not really a camper. I don't know if y'all picked up on
No way.
that.
I know, right?
Yeah. I don't even know if I could glamp. Like, I think if you're in the middle of the woods, none of that's for Kathy. But anyway, so I thought, you know what? This will be great. I'll go, packed my stuff up. You know, it's a Friday afternoon, I guess, that I go check in. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. Now, I have no trouble meeting people. I was staying in a room with somebody I didn't know. She was really
I'm going to
cool.
need you to get to the point here.
She's a really cool person.
Yeah, I'm wondering how
I'm
this
like,
is gonna.
yeah,
Did y'all
'cause
make out?
So far, you're sounding like you're a nice little church girl. I need it to get bad.
Okay, well, it gets bad. Anyway, so we go through our first evening. We have these meetings and these prayer groups and whatever. It's all right. What I found was, as of Saturday morning around 10:30, 11 o'clock, there was a recurrent theme with all the women that I was talking to. And basically, they were using their weekend as a bitch session. And when I mean bitch session, I mean complaining about every single little thing in their life. Their husband didn't do the right things. Their kids were terrible. The schools were bad. They hated their job. Like, it was complaint after complaint. And not just that, then at one point we had to pick a craft opportunity, and I don't really like crafts. And so I was sitting there making bath salts, not the ones that make you crazy and eat people's faces, but the ones you're actually supposed to dump in your bath. And standing around this table of other women that were literally just bitching and complaining about their lives. And I thought, I got to get out of here. You've got to get out of here. So I'm at a church retreat and I lie and say one of my kids got sick and I needed to leave. So I was able to leave with permission because I lied that one of my kids was sick. So I was driving out.
Okay, so you didn't make out with anybody.
No, I lied to get out of a church thing.
Oh, you
Nobody
poor,
knows
poor-
that.
You sweet summer child.
Oh, no, there are other ones that I can't tell, but this one's pretty
I'm
bad.
need you to pull the ones out of your
No, I'm
pocket
not.
because that one's pretty lame.
No, it's really bad. And then I was afraid, like, as I'm driving out of the gates, because this is a church camp that is used for church, that I was like, one of my kids is really going to get sick now because I lied, and God knows. And so anyway.
So you were there for a day?
Amen.
Maybe I was probably there for a good 15, 18 hours max. And I was like,
now I'm really second
and see,
guessing
that's
what I'm
why
about to
all of my
say.
friends have tried to get me to go to this other church retreat that they've all been to, and they love it. And I keep saying no because I'm afraid I'm going to have to lie to leave again.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
It was bad.
I can't believe that's your dirty little secret.
My dirty secret. It's the one I'm willing to share.
I know one of your dirty little secrets that's pretty damn amazing that I was hoping you would share with everybody.
Which one? You know a
Expose
lot
her.
about me. Don't. No, because I will expose her. So
No, that's why we can't do this.
that shit goes both ways.
Okay. All right. Well,
Just-
can I do my dirty
Just
little
like
secret?
other things that you have that
Wait,
go
wait.
both ways.
Good one.
Which will lead me into my dirty little secret. Uh-huh. Do I have to tell it now? Can we
We
come
can
back
wait.
and tell it?
Yeah, we can wait, but I mean, there is a segment 2 here, so you're
All
gonna
right,
have
so
to-
when we come back, I'm going to regain my composure. I'm going to drink another glass of wine, and I'll tell my dirty
yeah.
little secret.
So mine was rated PG. We're just gonna step it on up.
Yeah, so we're going to go from Finding Dory to Finding Nemo,
Deep Throat by Linda Lovelace.
Yep, that's coming up.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Watching or listening to this amazing podcast hosted by two of the most dynamic and brilliant women you'll ever meet. Advertise with us and watch your business grow as big as our heads. Seriously, hit us up at vault.news/contact and find out how affordable you can advertise on our show.
And we're back. So I shared my one dirty little secret that I'm willing to share because
I've got like jitters all through my whole body right now.
because and it's Shy's turn now. So
All right.
again, I reference the fact that this is a 20-year veteran of the radio business, and she has literally shared every single thing that she possibly could share for a radio audience that's large.
The problem today is I've taken a lot of cold medicine. Possible coronavirus. But I've taken a lot of cold medicine, and that gives me a lot of clarity.
You
Like,
realize
I'm really...
you would be patient 0 here in Rapides Parish if you actually tested positive for COVID-19, right?
If anybody watches this, they're probably coming at me with a test box. But anyway, so I'm feeling a little shameful about this.
It's what you're supposed to. They all have a component of guilt, sin, or shame.
And I
I
just
feel like there's something kind of freeing about telling your dirty little secret, though.
is.
You know,
I-
once you're
I
said and
feel
done,
better.
then it's like kind of, I don't know, a relief.
I feel like I'm gonna feel a
feel
little
much better that I lied about getting out of church camp.
All right, so y'all ready for this?
Ready.
So, as most of you already know, I am in a gay relationship.
Okay.
So there are things
In a gay relationship, you're in a gay marriage.
marriage. It's
different than a relationship.
There are things that we do sexually that are there's a lot of artificial
Artificial what?
things.
Intelligence.
Once again, graphic content.
So when she first started dating this woman, I was like, here's what I don't understand. Why do those artificial things have to look like male genitalia? Because in my mind, it's not the most attractive thing in the world. And wait, that's number one. Number two, if I was a lesbian, I doubt that I'd want that coming at me. I mean,
Well, here's the
it-
deal.
why can't it look like a unicorn or kitty or something that I like?
Ew. Who wants a kitty going in a
I don't-
kitty?
I mean, honestly,
So-
why wouldn't it look like something that I actually like?
It's not.
Like a bunny rabbit?
I mean, something. I mean, something that's cute.
Okay. Here's the deal. It's not necessarily that's a turnoff for me when it comes to men.
You don't
It's-
like wieners. I mean, you don't like the way they look. We've talked about this.
I don't.
I mean, who does?
But I don't have to look at it and I don't have to smell the man on me because men have a smell. I don't have to smell them. I don't have their hair isn't on me because they're hairy.
What if they don't have any hair?
Well, my ex-husband's didn't because I made them shave. And the balls are so disgusting and clammy. Who wants that?
Well, some of the artificial things do have those.
They-
And
but-
again, I'm just like, why?
But it's different.
You know
So
what?
Anyway,
So I also had a conversation with my husband and
is
my
making
son
it
about
better.
balls too, and they don't like them either.
They don't like
Really?
their
They-
own, or
well,
they,
they just don't like them
others?
generally. No, they like their function, but they don't like them
I mean,
because
they're-
they're a pain.
and they're paying for
Bet
me.
they're kind
too.
of uncomfortable.
Disgusting. They're freaking disgusting. Who wants that hitting them? You know what I mean? Gross. So anyway, with all that said, I feel my heartbeat. I hear my heartbeat in my ear. So with that said,
I'm so excited for this.
I told you to change the
I'm
terms of this story.
I am. I was before I got into this marriage. When we started dating, I was very good at this scenario, having the male genitalia.
So having it in what way?
I'm very
You mean wearing it?
yes, Kathy.
Oh, okay.
So I'm very good at it. Okay, and
You're good at wearing it?
I am.
I'm just trying to get clarity here.
Good
So
at being a man.
I always said you were the boy in our relationship.
I really am. Like that's like what the role that I want to play.
Seriously, I did.
Like,
Even
this
when
is
we were
amazing.
wearing like formals, I was like, you're still the boy here,
like
How do you identify?
girl.
I mean, I'm definitely girl. I definitely have a vagina. But
I've seen it a couple of times.
I show everybody. I don't care. Here it is. But yes, I like to play the other part because it's more fun. And for some reason, my vagina rejects things now. There's nothing can.
It's mental.
It must be because
Nothing can penetrate it.
rejects everything. So my wife.
It's because it has
she's gonna
post-traumatic
totally
stress
kill me.
disorder,
post-traumatic
vagina
pecker.
disorder.
Yes.
Or, yeah, PSPD.
Yes. So since my vagina is in rejection mode, but so why am I good at this, you
I
ask?
love that you're so uncomfortable.
I'm very uncomfortable. Why am I good at this, you ask? I feel like Stevie Wonder. I'm going like this. Well, there was, and this is actually true.
Oh, good.
There was
Because I asked you to make a story
you
up.
did, but this one's actually true.
Oh, yes.
There was actually an ex, but I'm not going to tell you here.
Yeah, you will. Off the air.
That kind of
Can I guess?
that prepared me for such things.
I hope I know which one it is.
And my exes are men, by the way.
Yeah.
What do they do now?
Sip line. We're
Well,
just gonna leave
they're-
that there.
they're ruined.
Where are they at?
They're ruined now.
We're just gonna leave that there.
We'll leave that one there, yes.
Just
because,
we'll go ahead and leave that out in the ether. So I, on the other hand,
I
done,
just hope their new
we'll do the same
wives
thing.
and girlfriends or whatever they
Hey,
have
look, you
now.
do you guys. If you know what I mean. I mean,
We'll
you
do the
can do
same for
you.
them as
She
I
might do
did.
you too. Anyway,
Ladies.
if you know what I mean.
I mean, when you wake up in the middle of the night and I'm humping your leg like a dude, you should have known that something wasn't right.
Maybe you should have known something wasn't right.
Well, I did.
So I happened to do some research. I did a little poll, a little surveying of some people that may or may not be people that I know. All right. And so I asked them, I said, hey, look, I need you to give me a dirty little secret. And it doesn't have to be sexual. I mean, it really doesn't. It can be anything. So I have some to share. And you guys out there very well may have some to share of your own. So we're going to make a post on our Facebook page, Girlfriends Talk Show with Shy and Kathy, that actually asks you for your dirty little
You
secrets.
think they're going to
The
reveal it
bad
on
thing
Facebook?
is, well, maybe. I mean, yeah, people
I would
reveal
have
a lot.
never revealed.
Not
well,
that one, but I mean, there are other
Oh.
ones that people may be willing to share. So we'd love to hear it. Or you can DM us. I mean, that would be fun. And we'll,
Slide into our DMs. We'll keep it undercover. We won't say
DMs
who you are.
DMs can be dirty little secrets. There is a secret messenger there's a secret button on Messenger. Did you know that?
No. What do you mean secret?
Those are encrypted messages on both ends, so nobody could find them.
What?
Mm-hmm. I know
I
things
did
you don't know.
I did know that there is an app that you can get where you can text people.
It's called Kick. That's usually for drug deals, though.
I didn't even know that was what it was called.
Or you could just use Snapchat.
But it would just show a dot like that you have a text message on your phone, but it doesn't come
yeah.
through. How do I know that? Because I
Used it, yeah. I'm
no,
sure.
I didn't use it. My exes used it, and I figured it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
You little spy.
Very, very interesting. All right. So
Breaking
some
news.
other dirty little secrets that people were willing to share. Okay. So someone in their mid-20s has never been kissed.
That we know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who that is.
Someone likes to pick their, I'm just going to read it like they said it. I like to pick my toenails and fingernails
Pick them. What's that mean? Pick.
like this, like
Just sit and
pick them.
Where do they put them?
I don't know. I mean, I
Ugh.
guess it'd be like jam. Somebody got busted by 5 cops in a public parking lot, quote unquote, making out. Do y'all know what happens in a car when you're making out and all the windows are steamed up? I do, because I actually got busted by cops one time and my pants were down. That was bad.
Now see, that's a better dirty little secret. And wait, I know what song.
You know
was
where
playing.
I was?
I know what song was playing
It's
because you
bad
told
when
me
they know your
this.
I'm not
parents,
even
too.
gonna tell you.
You took shout.
No, that was a different time.
Let
That's
it
that's
all
when I
out.
got that's when I got a hickey.
Oh,
No, and actually it was the whole Tears for Fears songs from the Big Chair on repeat that I got the hickey to. I wasn't having sex with that person, but I was having sex with that other person. And the sad part about that is that I don't even remember who it was, and it was like a one night stand. So maybe that was a better dirty
little church girl lets it all out. Right,
It was a
here on
long
the
time ago.
podcast. Give her
Um,
wine; she'll tell everything.
No, it has nothing to do with that. I mean, I have nothing to lose anymore. Not with that stuff. Other things, yes. Purposely let myself get hurt by walking on broken glass to make my roommate and my ex that were messing around together feel badly. So the roommate and the ex were both at the same place. This person decides to walk through broken glass so that those people felt bad about hooking up or whatever.
What?
What?
That's
Yeah.
a dirty little
So that the
stuff.
tension would be on her bloody foot
Instead of
instead of them making out.
or no, they were hooking up. They didn't know that this person knew that they were hooking
Okay,
up.
did she think that they weren't going to hook up again because her foot was bleeding?
How do you know it's a her? It could be a him. This person,
That doesn't sound like something a dude would do.
just wanted to take. I mean, you never know.
So, wow.
If you practiced wearing something, if you practice wearing something on a male that you actually use on your female wife.
Well, it's not the same thing.
No, but I mean, sounds like something a
It's a
male
brand
wouldn't
new
do
one.
either.
You're right. Well, no, not necessarily. You'd be surprised how many men have those dirty little secrets.
I stole a truck one
That
time.
prostate thing is a serious thing.
I stole a truck one time to visit a girl when I was 16. That's a dirty secret.
I've done that too. Okay.
Had a threesome after Sunday Fun Day because I wanted to be, quote unquote, the center of attention.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said I was going to say this in a good way. Had a menage a trois after Sunday Fun Day.
Hell yeah. I want to hang out with that person.
You already are. Not going to tell you who it was. These are anonymous dirty secrets. Anyway, all right. So I also Urban Dictionary'd the dirty little secret, you know. So Urban Dictionary word of the day for dirty little secret is, there were many of them, just by the way, many definitions. Dirtier version of a wet willy, where the finger is first inserted into the anus and then the victim's ear.
Ooh.
So it's the opposite of a dirty Sanchez, I guess. But here, I'm going to use it in a sentence. He tried giving me a dirty little secret, but I punched him in the face instead. Which is what you'd want to do.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Don't
horrible.
put your finger in your anus and then try and put it
public.
anywhere around me, just by the way.
So in the country world, we would, for example, you and your dirty little secret that you just gave me.
Which one?
About the making
church.
out in the car. No, the church one's ridiculous.
No, I wasn't making out. I was having sex.
Having sex in the car with the windows. I would have called you a dirty hussy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's.
We've already talked about that.
I know, but I mean, that's just what you call.
You wouldn't have called
dirty
me
little girls.
anything because-
hussies. You're just an old hussy.
You wouldn't have called me anything because you were doing way worse stuff than that.
I was, but I would have called you that to get it off of me and put it on you.
That's not a girlfriend. Girlfriends don't do that.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I've taught you how to be a
Can
good
I tell
girlfriend.
you how many times I've had sex in my house as a teenager when my parents were either in the living room or just outside?
We already know this.
Or in front of me. It's so bad. I cannot believe I ever did things like that.
I was doing it once on the living room floor of my house, and my brother walked in.
That happened
was
to
bad.
me too, but it was on my bedroom floor, and my brother walked in.
No, I was dumb enough to do it in the living room, but I mean, it was
Wow.
nighttime. It was really late. All the doors were closed.
I've done it before in the
Whatever.
center of the basketball court at school,
Yes.
in the circle,
Love that.
jump ball
Savage.
circle. I mean.
I love that.
And I think about that to this day. I'm like, anybody could have walked in, and there we are, just banging it out right there in the circle.
Ew. Whatever.
It wasn't you. It was pretty awesome. But that's horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, I wonder if my kids do that.
The answer is yes. Girlfriend tip of the day. They've told me some stories you don't know. Girlfriend tip of the day.
We're gonna find out maybe next week,
No.
aren't we?
No.
About their dirty
know
little
what my
secrets.
kids
Yes,
do.
it's very possible. Yeah, next week you guys want to tune in because we are going to divulge more dirty secrets. Really?
Are we bringing our sons in?
We're
For
gonna
next-
try.
I'm gonna try
if
to.
they'll
We're gonna
actually
try
show
to.
up. Our girlfriend tip of the day, okay, ladies and gentlemen, is girlfriends don't tell girlfriends dirty secrets.
Mm-mm.
And speaking of dirty, wash your hands, people. Just wash your
And
hands.
please, say that word for me. Differentiate.
Differentiate. Yes.
Differentiate. Panic from preparedness.
Yes, please.
Don't panic.
Also, don't buy the $80 hand sanitizer on eBay.
No, just
wash your hands.
So
And stop buying all the toilet paper.
please. I mean, I'm in a lesbian household and both of us are on our periods. We need toilet
Wow,
paper.
that's a dirty secret.
No, it's not. I mean, everybody does it, but we need toilet paper, and there's none to be found right now, and it's ridiculous.
So how are you managing?
Well,
You know there are leaves.
yes, that's
How
another
do you
dirty
think?
little secret.
How do you think they did it in olden times? They didn't have toilet paper. Anyway, until next time, keep your dirty secrets to yourself and stay girlfriends.